Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. Good morning from the northeast Ohio area. I'd like you to take a look at my beautiful flowers. Aren't these beautiful? They're in full bloom now. A friend of mine, Ed, I don't know if he watches my channel, probably not his thing, but he has a beautiful flower garden, and these came from his flower garden. So thank you, Ed, if you watch. The 10th and 11th of May, I will be in Mentor, Ohio. That will be linked in the description box below. Morning time, my tongue don't want to work. All right, and so that will be linked. If you would like a private reading, that's also below. If you'd like to donate a good karma donation to my channel in gratitude for the time and effort that I put in on your guys' reading, that also is greatly appreciated. Now, I decided, Spirit told me that I needed to do something a little different this week. I feel like, at least in my own journey, that the masculine and feminines have kind of come to this energetic, it's like a push stall, all right? So I wanted to take a look at the masculine's energy and the feminine's energy. I do have a clarifying deck if I need it, but I will be reading intuitively, so I don't know if I'll need it. All right, and then I have wisdom of the, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms as one of your oracle cards, and the other one is the Divine Energy Oracle by Sonia Cicchetti. All right, I also have Romance Angels, but I'm going to wait and do those last, okay? The rest I pre-drew, I meditated over, I've prayed over. I don't know what the cards are. I don't know what the energy is going to look like, but that's why we're here. So let's get started. Oh, by the way, this is for the week of April 29th through May 5th, just in case you wanted to know. All right. First off, and I'm not reading reversals for this, okay? Simply because reversals is slow energy, and we all know it's been moving slow anyway, so let's just get to the real meat and potatoes. We have the Hierophant in the masculine's energy. Hierophant speaks to me, depending on the cards it is paired with, speaks to me of higher learning. Sometimes it's counseling, sometimes it's a preacher or pastor or religious figure. Lately, it's been showing up a lot as the marriage card, commitment. Pardon me. It's also could also represent the contract between divine feminine and divine masculine. Okay, in the background, if you look here, is a house with a family out in front of it. There's the little dog down here barking at the company that's coming. The company is this Hierophant. The Hierophant can also represent a medium because it is as above, so below. And the Hierophant is the conduit or the energy that brings the upper energy to the lower realms. All right, so let's take a look at what is paired with this for the masculine for this week. We have the Two of Pentacles. In this deck, this is the John Howland Psychic Tarot deck. And in this deck, this is all about choices, movement, choices, decisions. In a regular deck, it's about juggling. It's about decision making. Sometimes it's juggling two people. So if you know that your masculine is still in a karmic relationship, it could definitely represent that, especially being next to the Hierophant card. But in this deck, we have money, marriage, growth? I don't know. It's like, it's a flower growing, and it's green. It probably represents earth energy. But either way, when I look at this, it's almost like this is the Hierophant down here. It's not. I know it's not, but it kind of looks like him down here. So your masculine has got many windows of opportunity at this time. He could concentrate on his financial status. He could be concentrating on his marriage or ending a marriage, karmic. There's also growth. You know, when you plant a seed, it takes a little time. I ran a daycare out of my home for many years, and it's funny, you put a little kid out in the yard and they plant flowers. The very next day they're out there looking for a flower, and it takes a little time. All right, and this last window here makes me think of sky as the limit. So I feel like your masculine has a little bit of decision making and a lot of opportunities. I think they're really thinking about moving forward, because this is movement. It's choices and decisions on the move. So, I really feel like the masculines, divine masculine, they're a little indecisive. They're having a hard time choosing. A lot of these divine masculines have been in relationships with their divine feminines before in the past. And there's history. And their history sometimes was a mystery. So because of this, they're having a really difficult time trying to decide whether they want to move forward toward the divine feminine and away from their karmic relationship, whatever that is, because it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a job. You know, these windows have everything in them. Sky's the limit, right? So they could be deciding on whether they should be concentrating on reunion right now, or if they should be concentrating on their finances, or concentrating on freeing their energy up so that they can have forward movement. And I feel like they're planting seeds as well. Let's take a look at what the next energy is. Yeah, I like it. This is the Sun card. This is joy, love, happiness. I really feel like this is where they're moving toward. They really want to move toward peace, love, light, happiness, joy. I feel like a lot of them have been suffering. Their lives are not on the path that they originally agreed upon with Spirit. And I think that Spirit has been showing up, waking them up, and catalyzing and moving them forward. This is also a Leo card. Pardon me. So it could possibly be Leo season. I've heard other readers saying that because this Sun card is showing up. The Sun and the Strength card, I've noticed, has been showing up an awful lot on all the readers' readings that I follow, and a lot of my own. Okay? I think I will do clarifiers. Do I have time? It's 10 after 1. I think I'll go through and put a clarifier on each card at the end. Okay? So, yeah, the Divine Masculine, when the Hierophant shows up, there's change that's coming. And it's spiritual change. It's change that comes from above, brought down and anchored into the 3D reality. Not only does the Hierophant refer to change and higher education for me, sometimes it's that enlightenment. It's that learning the ropes, you know, figuring it out. What is my spiritual path? What is my spiritual journey? All right, and there's choices to be made to move toward peace, love, and happiness, and I do believe that that's what they're craving. So let's take a look at the last card. The Lovers, of course. All right, so this is beautiful. I told you there's a waiting period. I truly am sorry. It's allergy season for me. All the trees are budding, the flowers, I love them, but they do make me gooby. Okay, so the masculine is learning. He's receiving downloads, I believe, about his higher calling, about this contract he has with his divine feminine. I believe he has an opportunity to clear his energy of all karmic relationships right now. I feel like he's been struggling for a while to free himself from energies that are holding him back. But what he desires is to move forward toward love, peace, happiness, and of course, union. This is soulmate energy. The twin flame journey is all about soulmates. Divine counterparts, okay? And that's what he wants to move toward. He has 3 major arcana cards out of 4 cards. So this is huge change. And I believe they've moved out and away from the hermit mode. The funny thing about the divine masculine is it seems like whenever things start to move forward in any way, shape, or form, they get a little cold feet and they fall back into the waiting period. So I will do clarifiers on these, okay? Because these are beautiful energies. He wants union. He wants to be with his lover. He wants to be with his divine feminine. He wants peace, love, and happiness. The Sun card also represents Leo. It represents children. I know that in some of these situations, children are involved. Some of them, they are not. So I'll just toss that out there. But I kind of feel like a lot of the masculines have just really, really been stuck. I apologize for the noise. My dishwasher's running. Got the new place. Got to keep it clean, you know. All right, so let's take a look at the feminines. What are they doing? Ooh, yeah. Wish fulfillment. That's beautiful energy. That's the 9 of Cups. All right. Now, wish fulfillment comes in many shapes or forms. I don't know about you guys, but I am a divine feminine. And my wishes are being fulfilled. I cannot even tell you how many beautiful, beautiful moon manifestations that I wrote down that have come true. Almost every single one of them. Still waiting on that divine union, but I feel it coming. I really do. So fulfillment of wishes, for if you guys are having as many of your manifestations come to the 3D reality, your highest and best life, that could represent that. It can also represent her desire for her divine masculine to get his shit together so that her other wishes can be granted. Let's take a look at the energies that are coinciding. Patience. There's that Temperance card. We love you, divine. Mwah. All the angels, they know that you planted a seed. See? Like little kids, we want that flower like right now, don't we? Don't we? But this is in the hands of the divine. On this picture, I'll show it to you again. It shows on the hat the cycles of the moon, waxing and waning of the moon. That tells me that that is a season, not a day, not a week. It's a season. And it's spring here in the northern hemisphere, so I'm hoping that this waiting period is going to be short. Maybe that flower will bloom soon. The next card that the feminines are having in their energy for this week is triumphant success. Look at that hand coming up, almost like resurrecting out of the grave. I notice that every time I look at this. And the purple and blue, blue is for your throat chakra, and the purple is for I'm hearing the upper four: throat, heart, throat, third eye, crown chakra. And I feel like she's waiting on her masculine to resurrect from the grave and come back and give her some truth and honesty and clarity in this situation. You know, we just kind of sit on the hot seat, don't we? Waiting for that new beginning. However, when the Ace of Swords shows up, this is truth. This is clarity. It's triumphant success sometimes. So this is what she's waiting for, and it's right underneath that Sun card. So I believe that if they both want to get to that peace, love, and happiness and highest joy and the big yes from the universe, there needs to be a conversation. Still needs to be a conversation. Still need to speak their clarity. For the longest time, the energies were showing that there was, you know, the Seven of Swords, there was deceit and lies, and the Five of Pentacles ghosting each other or walking out on one another, or vice versa. And I kept getting a message of forgiveness. That forgiveness needed to happen between the masculine and the feminine in regards to past heartbreaks. I believe that the catalyst for moving this relationship forward into union is that the masculine needs to clear their energy, clear their space, and get ready, because it's coming. And the feminines, they feel it. They can feel the fulfillment of their wishes. They're being patient. They've been being patient for a very long time. And they're still waiting on their clarity. You know, it's one of those things you just don't want to put in a text message, okay? So if you guys are in contact with your divine masculine or vice versa, and you're not getting the truth or clarity that you want, it's probably because either he or she, or, you know, gender don't matter, don't get stuck on the gender, but neither one of them really want to just blurt that kind of truth out in a text message. So that requires face-to-face meetings. I suppose you could put it in an email or send a love letter or message in a bottle, however you want to get your point across. But I believe that Spirit would clear space for the two of you to get together and have a nice sit down, a nice conversation. To clear the air, I believe most of us have already forgiven. Forgetting's a different thing. It's hard to forget. You know, we guard our hearts because we're afraid. You know, they're afraid we're going to reject them. We're afraid they're going to reject us. And so we sit back and we wait and we watch and we hope and we manifest. What is hurt? Yeah, see? Mental conflict. And it's right underneath the Lover's card too. So she needs clarity. She needs this Ace of Swords. You guys need. You're of two minds right now. You can't make up your mind. I feel like that's kind of on both sides, because we've got the Two of Pentacles on the masculine side, and we have the Two of Swords on the feminine side. We do have the Lover's card and wish fulfillment. So it feels like the energy, neither one of them have given up on this relationship. Neither one of them. The masculine, he's struggling to make his decision, but he knows what he wants. He knows what he wants. I think the problem is he doesn't know how to get it, how to achieve it. All right? The feminine, she made her manifestations. She's made her wishes. She's talked to the universe. She's talked to the divine. She's planted her seed. They both planted this seed way, many, many lifetimes ago. He wants happiness and union. She wants truth and clarity. And she wants him to make his choice as well. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Now I am going to do some clarifiers because I believe I have time. And I'm going to let the divine choose the cards. By the way, guys, I got a new job. I start on Thursday. Higher pay. Hopefully. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to talk as I shuffle because the Spirit knows exactly what I'm clarifying. One card, please, Spirit. One card. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. For the masculine, please. The Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, things are really, my wish fulfillment's been happening. I'm all settled in, moved in. All right, we did get 2 cards. I'll show them to you in a minute. Now I'm going to clarify the Sun card for the masculine, please. Clarify the Sun card for the masculine. I'm going to be going to first shift, which will free up a lot of time for me because I'm kind of an evening kind of girl. I like to go in and get my work done and be done for the day and then be able to spend my evenings as I wish. So this job, not only is it higher pay, but it's also hopefully not going to kill my hands like the one I am doing. All right, clarify the Sun card for the masculine. 1 card, thank you, thank you. All right, clarify the Lovers card. That was quick. Clarify the 9 of Cups for the feminine, please. Clarify 9 of Cups for the feminine. Thank you. Oh, and of course it's got to land way down there. Because I'm up on a bar. Oh, and there's 2 cards. Up on a bar stool here. Okay. Clarify patience. The Temperance card for the Divine Feminine. Clarify the Temperance card for Divine Feminine, please, Spirit. Clear and concise messages for the collective. Clarify. Temperance for the feminine, please. Clarify. Temperance. Spirit's being fickle. Clarify temperance for the feminine. Thank you. Wow, we're... Okay. Wow. I can't wait to show you that grouping. Holy crud. That's beautiful. You can't get a clearer message than that. Yeah, I'm going to make you wait a minute. I truly am. All right, clarify the Ace of Swords for the feminine, please. Clarify the Ace of Swords for the feminine. Clarify. Thank you. Yeah. All right, one last card here. Let's clarify this 2 of Swords for the feminine. Clarify 2 of Swords for the feminine. Clarify the 2 of Swords. That's too many, Spirit. I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Clarify the 2 of Swords for the feminine's energy for the week of February 29th through May, or February. Told you I'm still stuck in February. April 29th through May 5th. All right, I will take that. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let's get cracking. What do we got here? Let me get more suited on this stool. All right, so clarifying the Hierophant, we have the 9 of Cups, and it is right over top of the feminine's 9 of Cups. All right, so the Hierophant is all about bringing that energy from the above to the below. This is about commitment. This is about wish fulfillment. The masculines are looking at their contract and trying to manifest a wish here. They want their wish to come true. All right. And I definitely can see what their wish is, and I'm going to show you here as we clarify. All right? So the Hierophant, like I said, is all about higher knowledge. It's about bringing as above, so below. It's about higher education. It can be about religion. But I definitely feel like this is the twin flame contract. And I believe that the masculine is trying to manifest union. And I believe that's what the feminine is doing as well. All right. So clarifying the Two of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands and this luscious, beautiful, psychic, loving, inspired. This is a creator. She has creative energy. All right, so what he's trying to choose, and look at this, is just so cool, because in this Page of Wands, we have this yellow tabby cat, tiger cat, and what is sitting in the lap of this feminine. So I believe the cat represents spirit, and spirit is walking with this Page of Wands to this Queen of Wands. She might have even sent the cat. That's cool. So he's trying to choose how to move forward, not whom to move forward with. He already knows who he wants to move forward with. And it's so cool because I love these pictures. I mean, you look at them side by side. Let's put them this way. And look at, he's coming and he's like, hi, how are you? Remember me? I miss you. Now he is showing up as a page, and pages are about messages. They're about communication. So I think that the masculine is trying to decide how to move forward toward his divine feminine and how to communicate that he's ready or that he's not. I think he is. He's saying, hi, how are you? All right, so clarifying the Sun card, we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay? Four of Pentacles is all about feeling guarded. Sometimes it's about feeling stingy, holding on, not willing to let go. That's what I'm picking up from this. This is my divine feminine, and nobody else is getting her. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like he knows they are connected through the heart chakra, and that's why he's protecting the heart chakra with his pentacle. Now, it's not a couple love, which I'd like to see it, but it definitely is a committed, stable, secure. You can sink your teeth into it. He's not moving, though. He's sitting on his rump. Now, the page is moving, and pages are communication, so perhaps you'll get a text, a phone call, a visit. But for this Sun card, this happiness, this peace, this joy, this love, I see more waiting. I see him being guarded. He's weighing his options. He's taking a look at the best. I don't feel like he's looking anymore at whether or not he wants to move forward. Whew, I'm having a hot flash. Turning all red in the face. But he has definitely made his choice, and he's not giving up. He's not giving up. What is he not giving up on? He's not giving up on this union. Okay, we got the Lovers. And what clarified the Lovers? The Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. He truly wants a stable commitment with his divine feminine. I think he's just working out the details. At least I hope he's just working out the details. So that's beautiful energy for the masculine. He has definitely made up his mind. He's just looking at, how do I fulfill my wishes? How do I move forward toward my divine feminine? And he's feeling a little insecure. That's why he's showing up as a page. Okay? And then the best card in the deck, he's holding on. It's saying, I'm not letting go. I refuse to give up on my joy, peace, and happiness. All right? I don't know why I keep saying all right. Bad habit. Then he's got the Lover's card, and he's got the Ten of Pentacles. So that's what he's hoping for, ladies. That's what he's hoping for. All right. Now, for the feminine, we've got the Wish Fulfillment card, which is the Nine of Cups, directly under his Nine of Cups now. And clarifying that is the Hermit and the King of Swords. All right? So what this tells me is that the Hermit is all about a spiritual journey. It's about going on a soul's journey, looking for your wish fulfillment, looking for your star. See, this Hermit has the star right in his lantern. Now, the Hermit can be a Virgo. Doesn't have to be. I really don't do the zodiacs a whole lot when it comes to the love and relationship readings, simply because Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, they incorporate all archetypes, I guess is the word I'm looking for. All right, so we have the Hermit and the King of Swords. Now, this King of Swords is sitting on his throne, and he has a bird of prey. I don't know I think it's a hawk, but it has a little message tied to its ankle. So I believe that the feminines are, because this is the wish fulfillment card, I believe that they made their wishes during this introspection time. This was their possibly long dark night of the soul. Could have been purging, could have been the moon energies, but it's definitely communing with spirit. And I think with their wish fulfillment, they're guarded too. He's guarded about his happiness. She's guarded about her wish fulfillment. She's taking on the King of Swords energy, saying, if you're going to bring me a message, you better bring me the right damn message, because I got my sword in my hand and I've got my bird of prey with a quick response back to you, either to the positive or the negative, depending on how you come at me, because these are my wishes and I want them my way. Yeah, that's the king of my way or the highway. All right, so then we have this Temperance card, and this was the most beautiful jump out I have ever seen when it comes to clarity. We have Temperance waiting on that divine seed, that divine timing in the hands of the angels through the waxing and waning of the moons. And what do we have clarifying? We have the Empress, we have Strength, and we have the Emperor. And look at that Strength card came out right smack dab. These came out in a group, guys, just like this. And this tells me that what we're waiting for could be Leo season. Also, they're going to have to step into their divine energies. He's going to have to move into his Emperor energy. She has to be in her Empress energy. And there's the need for taming the lion, taming their fears, taming their inner demons, gaining strength, courage, tenacity to become this divine couple. This is beautiful. I absolutely love that. I couldn't have stacked the deck and got that good of a outcome or clarifier. So that's beautiful. That's she knows she's on top. It's in her row. She knows it's divine timing. She knows that this is twin flame or soulmate energy. She knows that that's her divine masculine. And they both, spirit, clarifiers to me are spirit's voice. It's the way spirit clarifies the energy. And spirit saying, you guys know, this is going to happen. So balance your energies, gain your strength, do what you have to do. Get out of these, mindsets that are holding you back. Then clarifying the Ace of Truth, triumph, is the High Priestess. All right, what this tells me is I've noticed that feminines and masculines seem to take turns going silent, radio silence. I don't know about everybody else, but I know in my situation, I try to allow my masculine to reach out when he's ready. But because I'm psychic, I can also feel when there has been no communication from me. I can feel him losing faith in the connection. So occasionally I'll reach out and, hey, maybe I'm that Page of Wands, who knows? Maybe it's me waving at him. I don't know. But for some of you, I'll just say it. This could represent Pisces. Doesn't have to. But I feel like the feminine wants truth. She wants clarity. She wants communication. And I think she's gone radio silent. Some of you. Because the High Priestess don't talk. She communicates telepathically. So if you guys are communicating in the 5D with your masculine, I think that she has said her piece. And I think you know where she stands. And right now she's sitting on her throne just waiting. Waiting for that triumphant success. Waiting for that truth. Waiting for that clarity. And she's sitting on a big fat new moon. And the new moon is May 4th, guys. In Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your zodiac birth chart, that could be significant. If you have Pisces or Cancer, well, actually they're all here, so I'm not even going to go through them. We've got everything. We've got air, we've got earth, we've got water, and we've got wands. So it could be anybody. You know who it is. Hell, we're too far along this road for us not to know who it is, right? And if you don't, get on board, guys, because I'm telling you, union's happening. I think it's going to happen in like July or August. But I think we're working toward it right now. All right, so clarifying the Two of Swords for the feminine is the Page of Cups and the Sun card. Yes, she's of two minds. She is thinking, should I apologize or should I wait for him to apologize? Should I communicate or should I wait for him to communicate? Which way will bring me and him the highest and best loving outcome? Joy, peace, happiness. This is the highest vibrational energy in the deck. And I believe the mental conflict that she's dealing with isn't choosing people, isn't choosing. It's all about her wanting to reach out, but thinking, is it the best move to make? Maybe I should just sit and wait. My intuition tells me there's a whole lot going on in the masculine's life, and reaching out occasionally is good, but pushing that offer too soon could mess up this happiness. So that's what they're conflicted about. They're conflicted about what is the best way to move forward to gain my Sun card. And we've got Leo season showing up 3 times in this reading, just so you know. Or you could be dealing with a Leo, because we've got the Sun card twice and we've got the Strength card. All right, so this has been the reading for the week of April 29th through May the 5th. Okay, I am going to come back and do, because I got a new job now, my evenings are freed up, guys, starting Thursday. So I am going to start doing a lot more readings for you guys. Look for those to happen. Also, I wanted to tell you, the reason why I'm late on my readings this week is because I hired, and yes, I'm going to put it out there in TV or YouTube land so that you guys can maybe be discerning. I hired Windstream. They're a company, internet cable company here locally in the Northeast. And sucky. All right? $69 a month, and I tried to upload one of my videos. It took 7 hours for a 45-minute video to upload. So I said, enough of that, and I canceled my service, and I had to wait for Spectrum, my new service, to come and install. That's why I'm late this week. And now we are up and loaded. And let me tell you, these videos upload, a 45-minute video or up to an hour uploads in less than an hour. It almost takes the same time to upload it as it does to record it, which is a huge speed up from the last company. And it's only $49 a month. So I'm happy. Wish fulfillment. Okay? All right. So anyhow, look for new videos. Look for new types of reading. And I'm going to do a new moon manifestation video. I want to design it, though. I don't just want to wing it like I normally do. I would like to sit down with pen and paper and really think about what crystals to use, what manifestation techniques to use. I want to record it so that you guys can view it probably the night before, so that you have it the day of the new moon. Okay, let's look at what your advice from Spirit for the week is. We have the Well Watcher from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, Colette Baron Reed. Wisdom and power of the divine. Oh my goodness. Yes, because this is ruled by the divine, guys. I know we're humans. We want to dip our fingers in the cake batter and lick them off. We want our cake and eat it too. But Spirit is saying, and you know, it's funny, I kind of aligned this right underneath that Temperance card. So, you know, we've got wish fulfillment on the masculine side and the feminine's. And here is the Well Watcher watching over that wishing well. And they are telling you, oh, and look at that beautiful owl. I love owls. Before I shut off the video, I'll show you guys my owl picture over here. Okay, this is divine timing. This is the divine saying, we know that you have a contract. We know that you're trying to honor it. But we also know that there are fine print in the agreement that needs to be recognized before this union can happen. We need to clear our energy. We need to raise our vibration. We need to clear away past karma, do our forgiveness, do our healings. And sometimes we need to take a leap of faith. All right, so this is, once again, divine timing. Try to be patient. I know, been saying that since December. But truly, it's worth waiting for. I wonder if, it's funny, I just saw the card in my head of the romance angel saying, this love is worth waiting for. We'll see if that comes out now, won't we? All right, so moving on. Ooh, do all things in moderation. Do all things in moderation. I feel like some of the collective, I'm not picking on masculine or feminine, but some of us, and I put myself in there too, we're still a little codependent on the outcome. And Spirit's saying, you know, we want you to manifest. You need to have a little bit of that drive. But all things in moderation, okay? You need to detach from the outcome and let the divine do their work. Let them move this forward. Of course, you have to do your work. You've got to make the, reach out. Spirit's not going to dial the phone for you. They're not going to drive the car for you. All right? Also, some of you have some addictions that you still need to work on. Mine is chip dip. Oh, my God. I don't eat much. I'm very careful about my portions. But I live in the Northeast, and they have what they call Dairy Mart or Lawson's chip dip. And it reminds me of my mom. When we were kids, we would go to their friend's house, and they would play cards, and us kids would play together. And there would always be Lawson's chip dip and some pretzels and potato chips to eat it with. The kids, usually we would rent movies, or we would play or go swimming or whatever. But I have my own addictions. I like my stuff. Some people it's drinking. Some people, and what Spirit's saying is you don't have to quit everything unless it's truly, truly an addiction. You can have your cake and eat it too, but you need to do all things in moderation. Okay? So if you like to drink, don't drink till you're drunk. Get you a nice little warm, fuzzy feeling and be done. If there's codependency, then, you can wish, you can hope, you can do your manifestations, you can do all that. But you got to let go of the outcome and let divine have the final word. All right, so do all things in moderation. Clean up your side of the street, and they will clean up theirs, because you are one. You're just two halves of the same whole. That's all it is. All right, so now we're going to do the romance angel cards and call it a day. All right, Spirit. Let's get some romance angels. Ooh, one right away. I'm going to go through the deck 3 times, and however many cards we get in 3 times will be the message for the week of April 29th through May the 5th. Okay, there's round 1. Show us what we need to know, Spirit, in love and romance for divine couples, divine masculine, divine feminine, for the week of April 29th through May 5th. Ooh. I had a whole clump that wanted to come out. One more time. All right, Spirit, speak. Speak. We need clarity on this situation, please, and thank you. Ooh, I knew it. I knew a big clump wanted to come out. All right. Ooh, past life relationship on the bottom of the deck. That counts, guys. That's usually the highest and best message you can get is the bottom of the deck. And this says, you have known each other before. Past life relationship. The first card that popped out, oh yeah, baby, reconciliation. I can feel it in the air. It's almost like, the flowers. You can almost smell it. Someone from your past, past life relationship is returning to your life. Next card that flew out was playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. They're swinging together, they're flirting with each other, they're laughing, they're having fun, they're cuddling. Then I got this great big grouping, and I'm going to go through them quickly here. Wow. All right, so we have, where do we want to go first? Healing family issues. This has been showing up for a long time. Your love life benefits as you forgive. It says your parents, but I'm just going to say forgive. That counts for everybody, right? Parents, friends, each other. Then we have the deception card, but it did come out in the reverse. I'm not reading reversals, but it says someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And I believe that that is the truth, because some of these couples or aspiring couples have karmic relationships still, have someone living with them, or someone they're married to, or someone that they're committed to. All right, and I'm pretty sure we all know about it, but for whatever reason, when I see this card, I think of, I'd really like to reach out to you and maybe go have dinner or see you in the physical, but I'd have to wear a mask because if anybody saw me and reported back to my counterpart of the moment, there would be real issues. All right? That's what I'm picking up from that card. Not lying to you, but the feel or the need to lie or be deceptive in public around the relationship. All right, then we have separation. So we've got reconciliation and separation. The only way I can absolutely read that is separating from the karmic to reconcile with the divine feminine or vice versa. Okay, because you can't separate and reconcile all in one unless you reconcile and then separate and then reconcile and then separate, which is a pattern for a lot of you, that runner-chaser thing. And if you are still doing the runner-chaser thing, which most of us are, that is because there's still some inner work that needs to be done and some outer work, okay? Not just the inside, but this masculine that I'm channeling today, it feels like they're still with their karmic, or they're still in a situation, whether it's, you know, a person, place, or thing, that they need to separate from, they need to move away from in order to have this reconciliation. All right, then we have I'm going to do that one last. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right. I would really like to say that that's your masculine, but I don't believe for all of you it is. I do believe, I know from experience, there are other people that are reaching out to the feminines. I don't believe they're in any kind of a dating scene, but I do believe they have options. And some of you might have options that have stirred your romantic feelings. Most of you, this is just your masculine is coming back changed, renewed. Maybe your feminine, vice versa. But there's, a complete and utter reset is what I'm hearing. Nobody's going to be the same. They're going to carry some of the same characteristics, but not the same behaviors. Then we have true love and passion. Yeah, baby. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is the romance of a lifetime. I told you. I knew. See? Yeah, we got passion. I wish I could get closer, but I can't. All right, and then the very last card is let go of control issues, which is all over in your reading. Divine timing is here. The angel of temperance is here. God is telling you this will happen. It will happen. Some of you will reconcile with your masculine. Others will have a new soulmate come in if your masculine hasn't done their work and is not ready for union, but it looks like they are. So I'm just throwing it out there as a possibility. Don't get your panties in a twist, okay? I believe union's happening, and I believe the divine is telling you you're going to reconcile. You need to let go of your karmic partners. You need to clean up your side of the street. You need to do your inner work. And you need to have trust and faith and allow. Okay? Because divine timing is at work still. All right, guys, I love you. I love you. If you like this video, please take a moment to hit that like and share and subscribe. And if you would like a deep dive, I'm offering that for $100. That's 2 hours or more. We go do a private reading, go very deep for you to see, all of the details, not just an overview. All right. Also, I have a $40 option for a half an hour, and I have an hour option for $75. Okay. This has been your reading this has been your Twin Flame Soulmate reading for the week of April 29th through May the 5th, and I will see you soon.